Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our podcast. We are back in your ears. You should be welcoming us back, actually. Welcome us back.
For drinking coffee on this one, but it's the morning show, so.
Eric, you cannot. No one wants to hear you gulp or anything like that, okay?
Okay. I'll lean back when I have to gulp. I'm not a gulper.
Yeah, I hear you all the time. You're like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Can we just shift this over so I can see the time code?
Yeah.
Just doing some admin on air.
So
professional.
So how are you doing this morning?
It's early.
It is early.
We haven't even eaten.
We have not eaten.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel my stomach emptier and emptier every time you say that.
I'm feeling okay though.
Yeah?
Stuff's happening. There's movement in life.
Stuff? Like what?
Well,
Wait! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Evie and Eric take over the podcast in the morning. But, you guys could be listening to this at night.
Yeah, we shouldn't date these things.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You get half the mic and I get half the mic.
Okay.
We should draw like a dotted line down the middle of the room.
We should. Yeah. Okay, what's happening in life? Tell us. Tell everybody.
Well, immediately I just sent an email because I might have got another freelance gig, which is good because that means money, which is important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Money is important. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because this is how conversation works. So I throw it to you and you give me some input on what I
know,
just
but
said.
I thought you were going to list off a bunch of things.
Oh, no. Now you can list another thing. Did you brush your teeth?
Yes, I did brush my teeth. Did you brush your teeth?
Simmer. I'm just winding you up.
Why are you winding me up? This is such BS. This is the morning. I'm barely awake.
No.
First of all, we use this thing called bedtime. Bedtime. Isn't that the thing on the iPhone?
Oh, the app. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric won't let me use a regular alarm clock
you have no control over the volume.
Because the volume is too loud for him.
It's like Running Man challenge at concert volume when you want to wake up.
That is literally the point of having an alarm. Not so that it can sweetly wake you up, so that I can alarm you.
No, the point of the alarm is
literally
to stop
it's called
you from
an
sleeping.
alarm.
It's to just stop you from sleeping. I just want to just hear a sound so it wakes me.
Exactly.
It sounds like an air raid sirens going off when you want to wake up. It's too much.
Okay, maybe we should play them the alarm clock that I want to play.
Do you have it? Are we allowed to do that? Is that copyright infringement?
I don't know. Nobody listens to this podcast anyways. I need to sneeze.
We got...
Bless me! Okay.
Yeah.
Talk.
So I've got to fill the dead air here?
Yes.
Okay. So I think you still use the same song for your timers. So whenever you want remind me in 10 minutes to, check the food in the oven, it's this awful loud sound. What are you trying to do? Why don't you just set a timer for 1 minute? And then in 1 minute we'll be... Or set it for 5, and then later in the podcast it'll randomly go off.
No.
And that'll be the true effect.
You ready?
Here we go.
That's what I want to wake up to. And this is what Eric wants to wake up to. Look at this. I'll set this for... Oh man, this doesn't have ones.
It doesn't have ones.
How can I test out
Mine
the sound
is soft.
for this?
Just set it for a random time and then have... No, go to... No, stop.
Shite.
Pack it in. Go back. Go here.
Yeah, that's
There's this isn't bedtime.
That is bedtime.
No, this is bedtime. Options. And then you can change your sound there.
Okay, this is what we do in the morning because Eric doesn't like the Running Man challenge. That's it? Oh.
No, see, so we could talk about this. This has got a key feature. It slowly gets louder. So you start at the lowest volume, and it's subtle, so it kind of just rocks you out of sleep.
That's telling me, go back to bed. It's like meditation music. It's like,
just a little subtle.
Heavy, I'm here, but you need to still be asleep.
It does the job, though.
It doesn't.
It does the job.
It doesn't because we always press snooze.
No.
If we use the other one, I guarantee we would be up and out of bed because we would be so awake that we couldn't even think about going back to sleep.
It's about how you get out of bed, though. I don't think any alarm is good. I used to play music, and then I'd pick songs that I liked, and then I'd start hating the songs because I associate it with not sleeping anymore.
You don't like Running Man.
You are.
You don't like the Running Man song. It's not like you're ever going to listen to it.
No, it's not whether I like it or not. I would play songs that are actually songs I like to listen to during the day. But then I would associate them with having to wake up.
I know, but I'm trying to make a point for my case is that you're not going to listen to the Running Man, so why can't we do Running Man?
Yeah, but that's like, why don't we just play like the Little Einsteins theme song?
You want to
do that? And
then
every morning, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Or, no.
That's not... I mean, I'm down for that.
It's about just being pushed out of bed, not being shoved out of bed. So,
but don't you think that when you're shoved out of bed, you're like, oh, whoa, okay, I'm awake now?
No.
Where if you're pushed out of bed, you're like,
You have never just gotten out of bed like that, so.
Okay, you know what I think would make it better is if we had a window in the bedroom that we're sleeping in right now. If we had a window in the bedroom that we're sleeping in right now, I think I could get up with your lame alarm clock. But, like, I'm compromising on two things. I'm compromising on a window in the bedroom, which feels like solitary confinement, let me add. And I'm compromising on the alarm clock that's not getting me out of bed in the morning. Because I hit snooze like 4 times.
Clock. I think hitting snooze 4 times is the issue.
But that's the reason. It's the alarm clock that's not shoving me out of bed. It's just nudging me. It's willpower,
bro. You've got to get up. That second snooze is your max. The minute you keep going back, you're telling your body to try and sleep again, and then it's making you more tired when you get up.
When I hit the snooze, I'm already asleep.
What do you mean?
I do it in my sleep. I'm like...
So you need to put the thing across the room.
You know,
then you gotta get out of bed.
It is across the room. I get out of bed, I sleepwalk to the phone, and then I hit the middle of the screen, and I take the phone back with me, and then I go back to sleep, and then I hit snooze under my pillow a bunch of times. Listen, what Apple should really do, it's Apple's fault. They should not put the snooze in the same spot every time. They should put the snooze on random areas of the screen so that you just so that you can't subconsciously hit the middle of the screen and know that that's the snooze button.
But there's another app where you have to do physical activity to turn off the alarm.
What?
You have to shake it around and all sorts so it wakes you up.
Really? What's that?
I don't remember. And I don't remember if it was a phone app or if it was an actual device that you got that was an alarm clock where like you had to move. I don't know if it was tied to like a pedometer, so you had to like travel distance or take a certain amount of steps or something. But like, because that's what they say is that, like, if you force yourself to move, that's what wakes you up.
Oh. Okay.
So if your alarm doesn't shut up until you move, then you're legging it around the room until it stops.
Okay, can we just talk about one more thing about this alarm clock?
Jurgen Klopp?
Alarm clock debacle?
Klopp debacle, okay.
Clock debacle.
Go on.
I'm the one who has to turn off the alarm. Eric does not get up. If you got up and walked across the room, walked around the bed to the alarm clock to turn it off, maybe I'd get up. Because my man is not sitting there sleeping while I gotta do all the work and he's enjoying that extra few minutes of sleep. We should take turns. We go to bed and say, tomorrow it's your turn to turn off the alarm clock. I can write
a thesis in response to this.
Okay, go.
All the work is pressing a button on a touchscreen device is all the work. And also, I'm up. That alarm wakes me up and then I'm up. I thought you were doing the button because you have a harder time getting up.
Bitch, the alarm does not wake you up. Don't even lie.
If I roll over and turn the thing off and then just get up and go about my morning, you will sleep till 10.
Eric.
Yeah.
The alarm does not wake you up. Don't even lie to our listeners.
It woke me up this morning.
No, it didn't. After the second snooze.
No, after the first snooze.
Oh, so after the first snooze then. I still snoozed it.
Or not snooze. The actual alarm.
No, weird. I caught you in your own words.
You're having an argument like Cardi B would. You're just yelling at me.
Okay, Son of Teher told me that there's an app where you have to actually play a game.
What do you mean, like
you have to play a game that requires concentration, otherwise it won't go off. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea, actually.
It's very similar to the shaky one, the one where you got to do some action.
Yeah, but even action I could do in my sleep and then go back to bed. If I have to use my brain to turn off a damn alarm, like imagine you have to do like a mini Sudoku.
It should be like audible though, so you don't have to look at a blue screen right when you wake up.
Oh, true.
Like Siri should kick in and ask you questions and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'm into that.
Interesting. Okay, Apple, we have some suggestions. Let's get our bag. No. Okay, I want to now transition into the story that we were talking about last week, but I didn't get into because I wanted to look something up. Well, spoiler alert, I didn't look it up, but I'm still going to talk about the story anyways.
I came prepared.
See, Johnny says that his alarm is the sun, but like I said, Johnny Cab.
I know, okay.
Yeah, he said that his alarm is the sun. Yeah. But, like, if there's no windows in the room, the sun can't wake you up.
You've got to remember this is an audio platform, so people have no idea how you just transitioned there.
No, I'm saying my friend Johnny said that his alarm clock is the sun. Yeah. Just like my friend Son of Tahir told me that there's an alarm. So, Eric, calm your tits.
I'm just saying.
If
you're going to host, you got to remember.
I said
Why don't we just play charades on the podcast?
You're not awake. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I said my friend Johnny. Okay. Anyways, so the story that I was going to get into last week is the one where so I was doing a TikTok, and when I do TikToks, I record my voiceover on my phone because I think it sounds the best. I don't know. Anyways, I record the voiceover on my phone. So I was doing this TikTok last week. Well, it was the coffee TikTok. I was teaching people how to make French press, which is the best way to make coffee. Go watch my TikTok video at Evie, EVIEWHY. Anyways, so I was doing the voiceover for that. And usually when I do the voiceover in my voice notes on my phone, it will label the voice note as the street that I'm on. So if I'm in Toronto on Muddy Pup Street, it'll be like Muddy Pup 1. And if I do another recording, it'll be like Muddy Pup 2.
Muddy Pup?
I don't know. I just made it up. I should have chosen a real street from Toronto. Yonge Street. Okay, if I'm on Yonge Street and I'm doing my voiceover, it's going to be Yonge Street 1, Yonge Street 2, Yonge Street 5, 6, 7, 8. But anyways, I did a voiceover here at your parents' house, and it came up as somebody's name when I did it. And I was like, what the hell? I'm like, Eric, it says Christina Doucette on my voice note. It doesn't say the name of your street. It says somebody's name. So I'm like, what the hell does this mean? So I look it up on Google, and I see an obituary of somebody named Christina Doucette who died April, I forget the exact date, April something of 2020, of this year, she died. And wait, what month is it right now?
July.
It's July. So she died a couple of months ago, and she's from Canada, and the obituary, to me, I know it wasn't, but to me it sounded like a suicide note, so it got even creepier for me. But basically, I'm going to read you the obituary. I'm going to pull it up here. I should have had this ready. Sorry, fam.
You were prepared, though.
Eric, shut up.
I mean, you led the show with that, right?
Eric. Anyways, Christina Doucette, 1948 to 2020. How old does that make her?
A lot.
71 or something. Anyways, she died April 28 of 2020. So it says, for years I have read the death notice. For years I have read the death notices, and now it is my turn to have my name in the paper. I have left this life to be with my Savior, Jesus Christ.
He was risen.
There is nothing that I regret leaving behind except my precious family, my beloved husband, Vince, my amazing daughter, Tracy, my cherished grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
A whole bunch of people.
I know, Eric. I was going to stop. Anyways, so to me, that sounded like a suicide note. Of course, Eric suggested that she probably wrote it prior to her dying or on her deathbed or whatever, which is fine. I probably agree with that, but it just creeped me out. Remember, I'm trying to make a voiceover for how to make coffee well, and then this thing just caught me by surprise. So anyways, I wanted to look up how Apple saves voice notes in your phone. When we tried it on Eric's phone, it didn't come up as Christina Doucette. It came up as new recording 1. So it didn't even come up as a street name. I wonder if we were to go to Toronto. I think
locations off, though.
Oh, okay.
Like the way it works now is it saves based on your location.
Okay, I still need an explanation for why it's saved as a name and not a street. Actually, before I even looked the name up on Google, I looked for streets around this house to see if it said like Christina Doucette Avenue or something like that, but nothing came up. So I'm so confused as to why it's super creepy. But yeah, I have no explanation for that. So if you have an explanation for it, not you,
text
the people
in.
listening. No, nobody has my number.
Yeah, I know, but that's just what they say in the biz. They just say text in, and then they'll find a way to contact you.
Oh, you're in the biz?
Yeah.
Just tweet us.
This is the biz.
Tweet us if you have an explanation. Eric, you're coming up with the question of the day today.
Okay. Is it right now, or can I ask you a question first? That's not the question of the day.
Sure, ask me anything.
Why do you you have an issue with the way I use TikTok? Why is that? Why is there a wrong way to use TikTok?
Okay. First of all, let's explain how you use TikTok.
Okay.
First of all,
just spit all over me.
I did not
that was a
spit on
first.
you.
Go on.
First of all.
Okay, I need the time code the whole time, remember.
Okay, first of all, Eric hated TikTok at the beginning of our relationship. He's like, I don't get the point of it, blah, 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 like putting it down. I'm like, Eric, no, like it's a real, like there's so much growth on it. There's so many other things than just young girls dancing on there. And then finally, when it started to gain more popularity and older people started to make guitar videos and house renovations and videos about money, Eric was like, wow, this is like almost so great. So anyways, that's
well, the platform changed.
It didn't change. It was already like that. You were just hearing about the dancing girls.
Maybe I didn't like the stuff that comes up on your For You page because it's not for me.
Maybe.
Continue.
Anyways, then Eric started, I was going to say Derek. Then Eric started, Eric started using TikTok. And one day I was sitting with him as he was scrolling through his TikTok to see what was on his TikTok, because he told me that his TikTok is lesbian TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know how
Can we talk about that for a second?
I don't know how I got, like, I was just swiping through and it was all like hashtag LGBT and like it was lesbian TikTok. You know how there's like soccer Twitter and like Harry Potter.
No, I know.
Tumblr.
I know. There's conspiracy TikTok, there's dancing TikTok, there's home reno TikTok.
I was on lesbian TikTok.
Eric, somehow his For You page was defaulted to lesbian TikTok. So anyways, I was sitting with him and I was like, let me see what this guy's TikTok is all about. And Eric, he'll literally either watch a second or 2 seconds or just scroll right by because he doesn't like the first picture that he sees on a TikTok, and he won't even give it a chance.
You only have so much attention to give.
I know, but you don't know what you're going to like. What if it's actually a good video? I have made you watch some videos all the way through, and you're like, oh, that was actually good. Can we watch that again?
I know, but the problem is, like, some of these videos are predictable. I'm not even talking about the ones where they're doing the same thing as other ones, because those are just a straight up block. I'm talking about, like, hang on.
Really?
I blanked away from the microphone.
Really?
I went away from the microphone. I'm talking about when you know what's coming on. So you
have no idea what's coming on.
I'm only going to be on TikTok for a few minutes, and it can go quick if you're wasting time watching a full 15 seconds of a predictable video.
Eric, you don't know what's going to happen. That's the point.
I think you're giving too much credit to the general public. I don't think they're as creative as you think they are. I think 1 in like 50, 1 in 100 are genuinely great.
But you're not going to find that 1 in 100 if you skip past them all.
Well, that's the problem is, like, on YouTube, you can pick what videos you want to watch. You can be more selective. With TikTok, it's like you get everything that comes to you. Imagine it like, you remember the iPod Shuffle?
Yeah, but YouTube videos
Imagine if you
so
didn't
long.
control what YouTube video that was coming up and it just came up.
Yeah, but YouTube is way longer than 15 seconds to 1 minute.
The problem with the platform is it's created to be a copycat platform because of the way you can reuse sounds. But I don't care about that. It's the reusing of jokes. People just keep doing the same shtick all the time.
Okay, but you don't know that they're going to reuse a joke if you don't watch the first 5 seconds at least.
I watch enough to know what it's going to be. You just have to be clinical at knowing what it's going to be.
Anyways, it angers me because I'm on TikTok and when I make my TikToks, I'm like, is Eric going to scroll past the first image?
It's a good test.
No, it's not. It's an
You need a
annoying
thumb
test. It's
stop.
like worse than a litmus test.
It's you need to grab someone's attention in like 3 seconds or less on there.
3 seconds. You're like a 1.5 less.
Yeah. I want highbrow, high quality. Just give me the good stuff. I don't want this. Oh, I seen a joke already. That's why I do this thing, and it drives every nuts. Where if someone repeats a joke I've already seen on there, they get straight blocked.
Eric, yeah, let's talk about that.
Straight blocked.
Eric blocks people on TikTok for no reason. Actually,
no, for a reason.
Okay, he blocks them
because you are stealing a joke.
He blocks them because if, let's say you're the one who came up with the joke, but he's already seen that joke on TikTok and somebody else stole the joke, he will block you for seeing the same joke a second time.
So you're saying I should find out if this was the creator of the joke?
Yeah, at least give them some credit.
I'm fine with someone reusing a sound because that's kind of what the purpose of the thing is.
Of the platform.
But if it's the same joke.
I know, you block them. He doesn't just like swipe past and mind his own business. He blocks them.
Somehow I graduated from lesbian TikTok to sorority TikTok, and they just straight up copy the jokes. I had to block the hell out of sorority TikTok.
Yeah, but now you've got guitar TikTok.
Yeah.
Which is more your style.
And sports TikTok.
Yeah, there's this funny ass commentator on there, and you guys should listen to him, but we're not going to tell you the name because we don't have it at our disposal right now. Just know that there's a funny commentator on there.
I just think that my issue is you got to filter through a lot of unoriginal crap to get to gold. So I don't know. Yes.
Sorry. My friend Johnny reminded me that it's Bob Menery.
How did Johnny remind you? Just telepathically?
Yes.
Because you're so involved in the podcast.
I am involved. Johnny telepathically. No, it's not telepathy, babe.
No?
It's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon?
Yeah, he knocked on the door and put a sign there. And he was like, Johnny says it's Bob Menery. So
pigeons can go across the border?
Yeah, pigeons are allowed. Don't you know pigeons carry disease?
I didn't. There was the avian flu at one point.
Okay, we're not going to get into this because we don't know anything about what we're talking about.
I know there was an avian flu. I can say that.
Do you think my TikToks are gold?
I think you put effort into your TikToks.
That's not what I asked. I asked, are they gold?
Some of them are gold.
Some of them?
Yeah.
How about the last 4 that I put out?
But see, you're thinking of just the edited ones.
That's what I'm talking about. The last 4.
I thought you did one where you sat in the car and went...
I didn't post it.
Oh. Well, I think anytime it's an edited TikTok, there needs to be more of that on there.
Doesn't even watch my TikTok.
I don't. I don't even know. How do you watch someone's TikTok? They just come up.
No, you go to my page.
I don't go to pages. How do people
follow you?
I don't go to pages. I just swipe.
Anyways.
I didn't even know until recently you could search by hashtag. Like you could search for stuff.
Weird. You didn't brush your teeth this morning.
No, because I'm having coffee. I'm not going to have minty coffee.
I don't have minty coffee and I brushed my teeth this morning.
You don't even have the coffee. It's over there getting cold.
What are you talking about? Look at how much I drank. Let the record show that I drank half my coffee.
I don't think there's any proof of that. This is an odd... Don't slurp on the podcast. Your mom's going to tell you off.
We got to call my mom.
Oh, my God. I came prepared.
I forgot we were going to call her. Let's call her.
Is this going to be a half-hour show? Because
what, Eric?
I don't know. You're winding your mom. I haven't even got my question in there. Something's jumping up.
Okay, we are...
You're calling her email? This is weird.
Well, Mom... Welcome to the podcast. That was formerly your podcast.
Eric's doing a fantastic job.
Hey, I like that. Maybe we should clip that and make that the part for the show.
The promo, fantastic, you mean?
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How's Austria?
Austria's amazing. Coming back is not good.
What do you mean it's not good?
Well, life is not the same there as it is here.
Well, tell us how life is there. Mom, paint a picture for us.
Wow, you're already this way again.
How is life here? It's normal. It's not a new normal. It's normal.
I like this.
Hello?
I just said it's not a new normal, which is bullshit. Everybody in North America is looking for a new normal. Here, it's normal.
Like nobody's wearing masks?
Not nobody. Like very, very few people are wearing masks.
Very few people are wearing masks, and you guys are able to dine in restaurants.
Inside?
Absolutely.
Inside, yeah. And you're able to gather in groups of more than 10 people.
Yep.
And are you able to go to the movie theater?
We went to an outdoor movie theater.
Okay. And you're able to cross borders into Germany?
We did go into Germany.
And wow. And nobody's sick?
Last I checked, last week, there was plus 58.
58 cases.
In all of Austria.
And you're not
Double
scared?
digits.
Not here, I'm not.
Really?
When I come back, I probably will be.
Yeah. So when are you coming back?
Listen, North Americans, I'm including all of North America. That includes Canada and the U.S.
And Mexico?
And Mexico.
Trinidad.
Completely stupid. Stupid.
Okay, well...
On a normal basis, they're stupid. Cover your frickin' mouth when you're coughing or sneezing. And if you're sick, stay home. You know?
I mean, I know. Eric wants to get back to going to concerts and watching Liverpool games with fans in the stadium.
I don't blame him. Like going to the movies, it was an outdoor movie, but it was normalcy. Just like when we used to go to the outdoor movies under the stars.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know what it is. It's the governments, both governments, the U.S. government and the Canadian government. They're fluff. Say it straight up. Sit in the house for 1 fucking month. Don't move. Like, you know, only one person goes grocery shopping. And that's the end of that. It didn't take very long for Austria and Greece to open up and go into phase 3. Where, you know, and if they do go back on a lockdown, good for them. Because that means they're going to squash those 58 people real fast.
Mm-hmm. Really
You know,
fast.
but here you see tourism, the human beings are starting to increase here too. So it'll be interesting to see what the numbers will be by the end of August. Because now there's more and more people coming in from different countries.
Interesting. Okay, Mom, when are you coming back?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, she gotta wait. My shirt's gotta get there.
Yeah.
So we know this much. My mail has to arrive.
I don't know about that. It has. I've been checking the mail every day.
I'll call them.
Yeah, should have been in Kat. We should have sent it to Kat's work instead.
Yeah. All right, Mom, any last words for the podcast listeners?
Get your shit fucking together.
It's only 8 a.m. here. And she's
I know.
prime middle of the day.
You know, get it together. Let's move on with our lives. Get it together. Stores need to open up. Like, things need to get back to normal, not a new normal. I don't like a new normal. Get your shit together, people.
Eric is loving
in.
everything you're
Annoying
saying.
Mother 2020.
All right, Mom. Thanks for making a guest appearance. Love ya. See ya when I see ya. Okay, bye. What did she say?
I don't know. I was drinking coffee at the end there.
All right. Well, anyways, Eric, what did you think about Annoying Mother's little guest appearance there?
No, it's fair. I think that, New Zealand's actually got people in the sporting grounds, and places in Europe have people going into cafes, so.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Okay, do you have your question of the day?
Yeah, I have one, yeah.
Okay, what's your question?
For the rest of the year, because it's like July 1st is like halfway, so for the rest of the year, you can only have one beverage.
Okay.
This is like when you wake up, you can't have coffee.
Are you excluding water?
No, that can be your beverage, but that
Okay.
seems pretty lame.
Well, hello, I want to survive for
You're
the
going to
rest
have
of the
water
year.
all the time?
Yeah. I like cold water, hot water, room temperature water.
Okay, so since you're a fridge, I'll have to revise the question
Okay,
here.
first of all, people have no idea what you're a fridge means.
Do you want to try and define it?
Guys.
It's like you're vanilla, you're boring, you're...
There you go. It's in Scouse. Apparently.
You're only allowed one meal. So breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But every meal has to be foods from that category.
Okay.
See, like, my instinct's dinner because my favorite stuff is dinner, but I can't imagine waking up and having, like...
A steak? Why not?
I don't know. Like, I feel like that would get tiring.
Oh, come on. Steak is great for dinner. I mean, for breakfast.
I think the answer is
breakfast.
Lunch.
No. Brunch.
That's not...
Can you choose brunch?
No.
Why not?
You're merging categories.
Okay, fine.
Lunch has a sandwich.
Yeah.
And that works at any time of day. The sandwich works at any time of day.
In the morning?
Yeah.
But you can't put eggs and bacon in a sandwich because that's not a lunch sandwich.
That would be a breakfast sandwich, but that's fine. Like
I'm choosing breakfast. You can eat cereal for dinner. You can eat an egg and bacon wrap or sandwich in the middle of the day. You could eat eggs for dinner. You could eat oatmeal for dinner. You can eat acai bowls for lunch. I'm choosing breakfast.
Breakfast is just like really sweet and really fatty, though.
Sweet?
Like,
no.
You just said acai
oatmeal.
bowl.
I said acai bowl. That's not sweet at all, and that's not fatty at all.
Yeah, it's all kinds of fruit.
No.
It's not fatty. It's
sweet.
It's
acai. It's seeds. It's
sweet. It's got like yogurt and all sorts of berries and stuff.
That's not sweet. It's not as sweet as like sweet cereal or whatever.
Sweet cereal?
Yes, like Fruit Loops and shit. Anyways, this is the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Anything else to say?
No.
What was your beverage?
My beverage?
Yeah, what were you going to choose?
I hadn't thought ahead. I was just asking the question.
Water and breakfast. That's my choices.
Lunch and... I can't.
Choose. Beer or coffee?
No, you can't have a beer at 6 a.m. every day.
Tea.
See, I need something cold.
Cold tea.
Yeah.
Coffee then.
Coffee then. No, I'm going to be wired.
All right, guys, that's the end of our podcast. We'll talk to you next week. Tweet us. Peace. Peace.